Welcome to Hasan Boldu Waterfall, nearly. We're on the path on the way up, but we thought we'd stop for this amazing view here, which is incredible, looking down to the... I can only think of it is the... I know the name of the sea, it is the Aegean. In four-wheel drive.
Welcome back to Anatolian Adventures. And today we're heading into the Kaz Mountains. This is part of the Kaz Dağı National Park.
Günaydın. Günaydın, hoş geldiniz. Mangal, semaver, tüt yasak.
Mangal yok.
Grill, no. No grill.
Right, just a quick note, don't do all these things. And we'll see how many of these things people are doing as we go up.
It's strange, I was expecting to just go to a river by a rocky path, but this place was actually really well organised with a car park and a market and everything. This bridge you see here seems a little bit pointless at the moment, but that's because the water level is really low, because it's the middle of summer. But I've seen pictures of this where the water level is really high. This park is a place where families come and enjoy relaxing in the shade underneath the trees and going into the water.
You can sit in the shade here for a bit if you want.
One thing that really made an impression on me was the rock formations, the geology, and just the scale of things. It was absolutely beautiful. I don't think I was quite prepared for how cold the water would be though. Remember, this is water that's come from inside a mountain, so it's a little bit cool up there.
Ice water.
Alright, I've been told this is cold. Ooh. That is cool. Oh. Yeah, my legs are numb. Oh. Oh, that's so cold. It's so cold.
And again, suddenly whilst we were walking up, you find something like this, which is just kind of abandoned and lost underneath the growing greenery around it. I'm assuming it's an aqueduct from, I have no idea which period, could be Ottoman, Roman, Byzantine, I really have no idea. But it really looks amazing. It's like something out of Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings or something. And people are just walking past it. So I should probably tell you how this place got its name, Hasan Boldu Pond, which means Hasan Drowned Pond. There's a local folktale which was retold by a famous Turkish author. Hasan, a boy from the village of Zeytinli, which we'll be heading to later, falls in love with a girl, Emine, from a Yurok mountain tribe. The girl's family opposes the marriage, but decides if Hassan can pass a test, then he can join the tribe and marry Emine. Hassan has to carry a heavy sack of salt up the mountain, a 4-hour climb. Unfortunately for Hassan, he didn't quite make it, and this pond is where he supposedly died. And as per the tale, one of the trees round here is where Emine hung herself, wrecked with her sadness at losing her lover.
Soğuk mu?
It now provides a swimming area for locals to dive in and freeze. These brave people were diving in for short periods, but then climbing up the rocks to get out again. So after that, let's go down to the village of Zeytinli, which in Turkish actually means with olives. And as we're looking for the centre of town, we spot this interesting antique shop. Let's go in and have a look around. The owner, Adem, was very friendly and chatted to us about lots of the objects. This little pot contains soot and olive oil and was used for eye makeup. Now that's a decent-sized pipe. Apparently these are 200-year-old bellows for a gold furnace.
Bu çok çok eski. Çok eski. Bunlar şeyler için masanın ayaklarına sehpalar.
Leg corners. It's called bridal hat.
And this is a traditional wedding headdress.
They are traditionally Norman tribes. They still walking around Anatolia.
That's Christian. The town centre of Zeytinli is a really picturesque place. And it's got some really unique looking houses as well. It's kind of a typical small Turkish town or large village. And as with all small Turkish towns and villages, you always at the centre get the çayhane, or tea house. This one actually has two. This one's the smaller one. This is a truck that goes round and wets the streets so there's not too much dust in the air. You'll find this is quite a common thing in Turkey, people chucking buckets of water on their paths or streets just to keep the dust at bay. Zeytinli is definitely a little agricultural village. You can see all these tractors, they are so cool. And I think we'll stop for a chai at the main tea house in the centre. And as we were there, we actually saw a wedding procession in the back of a truck. Well, I think that'll do us for now. We'll see you next time when we head up to Zeus's altar.